Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and today I'm out here making the learning curve of learning how to run this BioLite stove. It was fairly easy to get started. It came with some little fire sticks. I put some wood chips in it, the fire stick, and it took right off. Maybe after 2 or 3 minutes I pushed the button and went to high, and it's hot now and the light's on, telling me I could charge my cell phone if I wanted to. I'm going to throw a little bit more stuff in here in a minute, but right now I'm going to put the pot back on and see if I can melt some snow and boil some water. Get a little close-up of this so you can see what it's like. It's got a control panel here for high and low and charge, and then there's a battery in here plus the thermal cell, and there's a gap in between, and that's where the fan is. It blows the air into the stove. And let me take the pot off for a minute so you can see inside of it. There you go. It's performing quite well. Better than anything I ever built out of a computer fan. So far, I'm pretty impressed. And you probably noticed, once it gets going completely, there's no smoke. That to me was impressive. So I'm going to shut the camera off. When I get the water boiling, I'll turn it back on. Now I'm finding out that once this really gets going and you get some good wood into it, some wood with some size to it, it sounds like a small jet engine. There's no fumes, no smell, no smoke, and just a very intense yellow flame. In this daylight it's really hard to see. I should shoot this at night so you can see it. But let me get the camera down here, maybe we can capture some of it. You can hear that or not. Cool beans. This is quite a bit more sophisticated than anything I played with before. And I got to tell you, for a wood stove, I'm very impressed. This is what I was thinking of when I thought of burning wood. If I could find any drawback to it, it weighs 2 pounds and 2 ounces. Kind of heavy. But on a long trip, you'd never have to bring any fuel along with you. So it might mathematically figure out in the long run. We almost got boiling water. We're close. And it's really not very hard on wood at all. It's quite frugal, I'm seeing on wood. And once it's up to this speed, to this level of burn on high, you can throw anything in there, it'll burn it. Just don't let it get too low before you throw it in. Got so much steam I can't tell whether it's boiling or not, but I think she is. I'll put a little more snow in there. If I can find some. There we go. Oh man, yeah. Let me show you the boiler. Camera probably can't pick it up, but let's try anyway. Got a real hard boil. That water doesn't know where to go in there. Cool beans. This is great. I did not expect this level of success. If I wanted to melt snow water, yeah, I think this would be the way to go. Wow. Cool deal. Thanks, Jerry. I'm having a good time here. It's a good break from building stoves. I can't believe how frugal this thing is on wood. Any one of these I've ever built, you couldn't lug wood to it fast enough. This thing is pretty frugal. And it'll burn anything once you get it going. I think the first thing I do to improve this setup is go with a bigger pot. It's got way more heat than this pot can handle. The water in there is just boiling like crazy. I think if I had waited until it really got going good before I put the pot on, I don't think it would have smudged it up, because it hasn't done anything to it since it's been going good. There's been no smoke. And I say that just as yeah. I guess I still don't have any smoke. That's steam hitting me, not smoke. Yeah, I don't think it would have smudged the pot up at all if I had waited a little while, or very little. Wow. Take another look at that boil. Let me zoom back here. There we go. Wow, that's just boiling like crazy. That's a nice stove. Now this gives me a whole different outlook on burning wood. I'm impressed. I really am. There's a little technology in this. There's a battery in here that you have to charge it once every 6 months if you don't use it at all. But if you build a fire in it, it automatically charges up the battery. So when I got it, it came with a USB cord, double-ended. You plug one in here and plug the other one into the USB on your computer while your computer's turned on, and it charged up. I let it charge up overnight. Probably took a couple, 3 hours. And as soon as I touched it, it took right off and started blowing like crazy. And it doesn't take too much heat to keep it hot enough to charge your cell phone or whatever, flashlight, whatever. Wow, I'm impressed. So, let's go in and get warm. Sue's out here putting caps on bottles for me. And a little earlier when I came in, there was 2 great big boxes here full of 12 centimeter Musa pots that UPS delivered while I was in the house, I guess. And that's good because I was down to just 2 pots. That's all I had left. But if you look there, those there are all Musa. And I think that's piled, how deep is it? It's piled 2 or 3 deep. 2 deep, I guess. So anyway, we're all set. The 10s are over here, and I've got quite a few of those, but it won't be too long before I'll be ordering again. Cool beans. Impressive, huh? morning it was 2 below zero, so I came out and built up a fire and started building. Beth came out. Fairly easy day. She only had like 4 orders and they weren't big, so I banged those out fairly quick. And then I built a batch of heat nipple caps, and then I went to playing with the stove, and I haven't got much done since then. So. Air comes out there. It's got a computer or something and it won't go on high until it gets hot enough. If you hold it in for like 10 seconds, it'll shut off. And there's a USB port for charging right there. And this bar turns green when it's ready to charge. There we go. And how's it go together? Well, probe goes in there. Fold this leg down. Probe goes in there. And then this goes down there. And this leg comes up around and captures it. And when you get done, take it out. Put it right inside the stove. And then fold the legs in. Put it in the bag that comes with it. There you have it. I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike, take a friend. Enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have a really great day, and try to take some time out to have just a little bit of fun today. You deserve it. Bye-bye.